It's Week 13 of the NFL, and we've got CeeDee Lamb, always staying busy. He's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Bears and the Patriots, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here come the Patriots now on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Over the middle here to Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 19 carries, 79 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people up and down the field.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now Jones. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. Well, they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game. And I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible. But we watched it happen.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Davis, his 5th sack of the season. The 3rd and long. We knew he was going to throw it. We just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you got to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
2nd and 5. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll set up to throw.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Well, for the offense, it looked like that drive had the makings of something good. They were starting to hit a groove, but the defense clearly had other ideas, not only to force the turnover, but to handle the scoring themselves.
Yeah, no panic in their eyes, was there, partner? Think about it this way. A Hall of Fame coach once told me the best characteristic he liked out of his teams was that they didn't flinch. This group, they got pushed back in an early series, kept their composure, and made a big play. They swung the momentum their way.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie, an interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
The point after is good, and it's now 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. He is off to an unfathomable start throwing the football, thrown the 2 passes, both been intercepted and returned for touchdowns. We'll see how he bounces back. It's 1st and 10.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter.
And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
ETN up the middle.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Jones. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. On second and goal, Jones. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's going to be brought down just shy of 5 at the 6. 4 yards all they can muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
There certainly wasn't a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Now Hall to start the drive. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number really grows.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is caught. He hits more.
And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2nd and 11. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Looking to throw.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. Now Jones throwing to start the drive.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Bears. Touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for the goal line. You're not hearing every...
All the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Travis Etienne
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to it.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
To try here for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. But the Bears going to take over now late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back to throw again. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Devontae Smith.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. He had the option, decided to keep it. I don't know that it would have mattered either way, though. Defended pretty well.
It really was, wasn't it? Because option plays are really standard two-point calls, and you have to prep against them, and they did their prep well on that one.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
The CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they?
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Breece Hall, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the 27, Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
From the 41, Jones. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Brennan Williams
gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Option play, here's Hall. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And they're going to speed things up here.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Breece Hall
With career touchdown number 94, he ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Bears are back within a score. Matt Eberflus is going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2.
They'll try and throw for him. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets him even closer. Now a 2-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. New England's offense set to go. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
From the 27, Jones.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago. That turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? If they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles.
Touchdown, Bears! A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bears have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
So the Patriots coming out now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And complete to Drake London.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. Back now here on EA Sports. New England on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Back to throw. Jones. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you can be one of the top receivers in the game.
We'll see how much they incorporate him here on this drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, it really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 1. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. So now Jones and the Patriots down by 10, 2:12 to play. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10. Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. Screenplay, here's ETN. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Jones. And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. For the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Now Jones. Over the middle, caught by London. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. To throw is Jones. Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. This is caught, and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 92% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now back to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Hall want to give up the middle. And down to the 36-yard line here. 63 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Well, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Bears, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for